إنه لأمر ممتع أن ترفع حقيبتك لأعلى وتركض بها إلى المطار في جنون كأنك تحمل كأس العالم. لكن ماذا لو نحن فقط سنفترض شيئا ما؟ تخيل وأنت ما زلت في المنزل وجدت إنسانا ميتا داخلها. أنا لا أتهمك بقتله طبعا، لأني أعلم أنك إنسان جيد تقتل النمل والذباب فقط، وربما تضرب بعض القطط المزعجة في حيكم. هذا إن كان حيكم مثل حينا يمتلئ بتلك المخلوقات الشيطانية. وأنت نعم، ما هذا؟ هناك سيدة تتحدث، وليكن في علمك أن اليوم هو 24 من فبراير سنة 2020. أما مكان الحدث فهو يقع في فلوريدا. إنها تدعى سارة وتدعي أنها وصديقها جورج توروز كان يلعبان لعبة الغميضة وهما مخموران، وبطريقة ما جعلته يدخل حقيبة سفر زرقاء في الطابق السفلي وأغلقت عليه. ثم يا إلهي إنها تقول أنها قلبت الحقيبة وهو داخلها بعد إغلاقها عليه، ثم صعدت هي إلى الطابق العلوي متجهة إلى غرفة النوم. الآن تقول شيئا غريبا، هل هذه السيدة مجنونة؟ لما دخلت إلى غرفة النوم نامت بكل بساطة تاركة جورج داخل الحقيبة. وفي وقت لاحق جاءت الشرطة إلى المنزل ومعهم المسعفون. وضع المسعفون الجسد الميت لجورج الذي مات مختنقا داخل الحقيبة في الإسعاف. وقبل أن تنطلق سيارة الإسعاف وتصدعك بصوتها السخيف سأقطع البث ونكمل مع هذا المقطع.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah. I can't fucking breathe, dude. Seriously. Sarah. Sarah. Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
So, this morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So, so he's got scratch marks to his back.
I know what that's from.
Okay. And it's called a contusion. Do you know what a contusion is? So like basically you're getting hit and then you get a mark from it. You'll get bruising, like someone hit you or something like that. It's called a contusion. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little.
Also too, he fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know, and he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree.
Okay.
So
Okay. What about the scratches? Because there's also sex.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had, like on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on like his head and his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him.
Then how would you get those injuries?
Tell me and we'll both know. I have not touched him. Like, we've been good. I don't know if, it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes. So...
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation officer?
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me.
بل جيد، ما تعريفك للجيد؟ هذا سؤال فلسفي محض، وسؤاله هذا مبني على فرضية أن الجيد ذاتي لا موضوعي، أي أن ما تعتبره جيدا بالنسبة لك قد لا يكون جيدا بالنسبة لغيرك. ربما حينما يحدثك صديقك يبدأ بلمسك بيده لسبب ما وهو يعتبر أن هذا شيء جيد، أما بالنسبة لك قد تشعر بالانزعاج من هذا الفعل وتعتبره فعلا سيئا لا جيدا كما يعتقد هو، وبالتالي فإن الجيد بالنسبة للسيدة قد يتضمن ضربه، إهانته، أو حشوه في حقيبة أو ما إلى ذلك.
Then why are you still with him?
Everybody asks me that. When I tell tell you guys this? I really love him. Like I do. And I feel like I can help him. Like I feel like I could help him, which I did because he came a really long way. I've really helped him. I bailed him out of jail, 3 times. I've gone to every single hearing and every single arraignment, everything that I did for him. Gone to see all his public defenders, go to the state. I've gone to the state. I did everything for him because I'm trying to help him because I had hope in him. And he was trying. He was really trying. His ex-wife is bonkers. She was all over him all the time. Send me money, send me money, send me money. How can I send you money when I don't have a job? And he's still trying to take care of me and Lucas by paying a bill here or there, getting some groceries. So he always had something on his mind, which is why, again, I got the puzzles and the paint to try to get him off of it so we don't have a drink, or he doesn't have a drink. So when you all see my phone, you can see all of the damage he has done to me and the videos of him smashing my television because he's belligerently drunk.
You're making it sound like he's a raging alcoholic today, and yesterday I was kind of asking you those questions and you're like a little defensive, like, no, we're not alcoholics.
I'm not.
We are not, you know. But you guys were both sober on Sunday, to your knowledge, because when I said you went and passed out, you were like, no, I didn't pass out, I just fell asleep. So now it's kind of like, what is it? Were you guys drinking and it got out of hand and it got physical?
No.
Or is it...
Sunday was one of the better days that we have had in quite some time. He's dancing with my dog. You can see that too on the pictures, him loving the dog. He loves the dog and dancing around, having a good time, and just being happy kind of thing. And what he has learned in his classes is to communicate, which is a huge thing in a relationship, where he has been practicing communication. So he actually talks to me about things and unburdens himself. Put it on me. I'll sit there and try and figure it out for you, like I have almost everything. Not a worry. Just tell me. Get it out of you. When I tell you, I was so happy. Like, it was such a good day. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. I even went down and met his probation officer, which I say she's wonderful. What was I going to tell you? I started to feel that it was too much togetherness. And when you have too much togetherness, friction happens. So I'm going to go ride my bike. I'm going to go upstairs and read a book. But every waking moment, he wants to be with me. So it's like, if you would like to sit downstairs and watch a movie or play on the laptop, look up some jobs, you're more than welcome to. I'm just going to be upstairs maybe watching one of my shows or maybe reading a book. So, and then when that would happen, we really needed that. So what's for dinner? And then we would cook together and eat dinner and then crawl in the bed and watch a movie.
Are you talking about this is like recent? You kind of like lost me. Like, what are you talking about? So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
مقطع الفيديو يعتبر دليلا قاطعا على أنها مرتكبة الجرم ولا جدال في ذلك، إلا أن التحقيق لا يتوقف هنا بل يستمر إلى أبعد من هذا. الهدف الآن أصبح البحث عن الدافع وراء ارتكابها للجريمة.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. you.
And
Fuck
it's just,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Stupid.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it on.
I can't fucking breathe it. Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had 2 fingers hanging out, and you
I
went
flipped
to
him
bed.
over.
Sarah, I can't breathe it.
I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
And there's 2 different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions, and him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep,
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
but not intentional though.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you, I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the
I
other video.
understand. I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
It's not malicious.
then what is that?
What does fuck you mean to you?
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
But you went upstairs thinking that he could get himself
Yes.
out, but the video shows, and then 30 minutes later he didn't show.
And he's telling you
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you
He's
think
not
he's
able to get out.
joking? You told me he was laughing, and
We were
the
before.
video, there's no
When we
laughing.
first got in there, both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like, this video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you
No.
recording this?
No.
المحققان في حيرة من أمرهما ذلك أن سارة تظهر عليها مجموعة من المشاعر المختلفة بما في ذلك المشاعر المتطرفة، ويمكن وصف هذا السلوك في علم النفس المرضي أو سايكوباثولوجي على أنه خلل تنظيم المشاعر، وهذا يحدث للأشخاص الذين تعرضوا للإساءة في طفولتهم أو بسبب صدمة نفسية قوية أحدثت هذا التغير.
No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
But
and
I
you're
didn't,
the only one laughing.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before, too.
Never been locked in a suitcase, that's
No.
where you couldn't get out.
This is horrific, okay? Horrific.
It is terrible.
Yeah, so they let you
Horrific. I don't think I'll ever be right because of this. Ever be right. Dealing with everything else that I have in my life, personally. And then this,
Okay.
whom I loved, it was not intentional. I would not do that to him nor anyone else.
But you did.
Not intentional. Don't.
You didn't want him to be upside down? How do you even get upside down?
Right.
Fuck you.
You guys are killing me right now.
I just want you to
Probably
hear.
shut the fuck up.
That's how he talks to me most of the time. I don't know how you want me to say it.
I'm just trying to figure out what you would expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a suitcase.
So when he asked to be let out, like, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs,
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. What? Like, why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? So you guys think that I intentionally...
You did. You
It
got
doesn't matter
off the couch
it doesn't
and
matter
walked
what
up
we
the couch,
think.
or walked up the stairs and got into bed.
المحققة قالت شيئا ليس في صالح التحقيق، وهذا ربما راجع لقلة خبرتها. أولا، هي تتعامل مع قاتلة ذات شخصية نرجسية، والشخص النرجسي يهتم لما يعتقده الآخرون تجاهه، وقول المحققة لا يهم ما نعتقد لم تأتي في مكانها، وإن هذه الجملة مجرد عائق في وجه التحقيق. وفي المقابل نجد المحقق تفادى الإجابة عن سؤالها وقال لها نعم فعلت. تستمر سارة في قول أن فعلها لم يكن متعمدا، وهذا ربما يكون بسبب القانون في فلوريدا، حيث أنه ينص أن أي نية محددة أو عامة يمكن أن تستخدم للإدانة، وبالتالي فإن ثبت أن قتلها إياه ليس متعمدا فإنها لن تدان بأي شيء على الإطلاق.
That was intentional. There's no way getting around that. You intentionally did that. Nobody drug you up there. You didn't float up damn stairs.
Okay, well, it's not fair. It's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
I don't know what to tell you.
You told us that. You didn't go upstairs?
Again, there was a hole in a suitcase. I unzipped it from the hole with one finger.
Well, the damn hole didn't do him no good, did it?
But he could push it open.
No, he
Did he?
couldn't. The video shows him pushing up. If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
And tell you he can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance, unless they need assistance.
So, but why would he start doing it?
Because he couldn't, because it was all the way zipped.
Okay.
Didn't see it.
It wasn't. I intentionally didn't do it. That I intentionally did not do.
What's that? You didn't intentionally do what?
Zip it all the way. It's not fair that you guys, just because he has those, automatically blame it on me. Like,
well, what about when
go?
you had your injuries and he gets arrested? Is that not fair?
Really? Like,
It's
really?
the exact same thing.
Really?
He has injuries. You have injuries. Like, what does that mean?
I don't have any injuries.
Correct.
Because he and I have not been at it with one another.
You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and
I
repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay? Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it. I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right? Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you. And you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
Again,
I would never do that to George.
you did.
Not
It happened.
intentionally. But I would never do that.
But it happened, and you did.
But you
But
did.
that's after being playful
But no one's
and
laughing.
having a good day.
No one's laughing except you.
Everybody's having a good day. Oh, I'm sorry?
I would hate to see a bad day.
Again, it's not fair that you all are assuming that the marks that he has on him are from me.
We asked you where they came from.
I have no idea.
Well, nobody else was there, so nobody else was
I have no idea. I swear I did not lay a hand on him.
Okay. You just zipped them in the bag.
Nor he.
You just zipped them in the bag. And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No. Why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question.
you
You
did.
did.
When he was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put them upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down
Yeah.
because the... Okay.
All right. Do me a favor. Stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No.
Okay.
Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
We understand that.
He's still dead.
What made you all decide to do this?
Made us decide to do this? George is dead. We were trying to figure out what's going on. We're still trying to figure out what's going on.
Unintentionally.
Well, intentional or not, George is dead.
ما زالت سارة محتجزة بتهمة قتل من الدرجة الثانية ولم يحكم عليها بعد.